Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are diving into one of Vulnhub machines, which is DriftingBlues 5. The link will be put into the video below so that you can download and play it by yourself. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Now let's jump in and start hacking our way through this machine. This machine is a bit complicated, especially Privilege Escalation, in comparison to the previous machines in this DriftingBlues series. So anyway, we can head over to Linux because I've already imported the machine into VirtualBox. So now we can head over to Linux. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be recognized 164. So what are we going to do next? We need to conduct port and self scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I have already completed before. So now we just get out its result. As you can see over here, I took the options like scene scan, the default script scan, version scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. Although you can notice here, the IP address has been changed as I re-imported the machine into the VirtualBox. So this time, a different IP address is assigned to the target machine. From the map scanning results, we can tell that the target has two open ports. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service, and also the version information open SSH, and its corresponding version number 7.9. I don't think we can find any workable vulnerability. The second one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information Apache 2. And by the title of this site, we can tell that the target is running WordPress. Even the version information 5.6.2. Maybe we can launch such a sprite to see whether this version is vulnerable or not. So plugin authenticated SQL. Oh, this is not what we want. Plugin. Here we at this point we didn't know the plugins information which is running in this WordPress. So now what shall we do next? It's very clear we need to conduct web enumeration both automatically and manually. Let's fire up the browser to do the manual enumeration first. We can open up a new tab and put the IP address of the target into the address bar. Press enter. And again, we can tell that the target is indeed running WordPress. So a deep dive on blank pen 50 phantoms. Very beautiful watch. Let's scroll down. You've got to be kitten me. Beautiful cats and cross-site collaboration with the Synology last to set. So this is another picture, and this is another Omega watch Speed Master. And so we moved into WordPress. very strong man. Okay, and also as usual, we need to check or view page source. Sometimes we can get something important from source code, but not this time. Next, we can check to see whether robots file is there. Not found. Next, we can launch LinPEAS to do the automatic enumeration. LinPEAS can give us rich information such as server information or version information, request header, although maybe some of output is incorrect. So we need to make a double check manually in most cases. So some WordPress content, WordPress login, all of them belong to default WordPress application or installations. Next, we can launch the GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. IP address of the target, share with list, GoBuster, directory, extension option, press enter. And in this case, GoBuster cannot find anything else besides those default directories or pages with WordPress application. Since I do not want to waste your time, so I'd like to interrupt it here. So next, because so far we have already know that the target is running WordPress, so I think we need to make deeper enumeration with specialized utility, or which is WP scan, okay, or WordPress scan. WordPress scan, we can use the URL option to specify the URL of the target, and we can use the option of -e or -e to specify the information what we want to enumerate. Here we want to get usernames and plugins information. Press enter. All right, it's done. So this utility has identified some users, usernames, Collins, yeah, this one, Jill, and also we can take a look at other output, for example, to see whether this utility has found plugins, especially vulnerable plugins. But now, and if you want to, make more comprehensive detection with plugins, we can use this option. So we can, I always use the help option to get its usage. Yeah, this one. This is what I'm talking about. We can specify this option to make more comprehensive scanning with plugins. So we can paste in here and mixed. So mixed here means, we'll conduct both passive and aggressive scanning for plugins. Okay, yeah, this one, passive. So mixed means mixed or mixture of passive and aggressive way to enumerate plugins. Anyway, here we cannot find any valuable plugins. To save time of this video, I do not want to wait it anymore. Okay. So next, I'd like to, just now we have already found some usernames, right? We can, get those usernames to create username dictionary because we want to crack passwords later. So the first username and the second is Cornings and Geo, and next is Satanic. You can copy and copy. Now we can save. Oh, not. We can save. We can save to save. We can call it like usernames. Okay, so now we can use the same command or utility to brute force passwords. We can use the uppercase U to specify the username or username dictionary. And usually we can take the local word list to crack, right? Let's press enter. So now it's performing password attack on the WordPress login module. But I'd like to tell you, the password, we cannot find password in this local word list. So of course I will not wait. So now, maybe just now you can see a lot of a page on this website. Maybe we can use another very useful command to create custom word list. Okay, Q, and we can use the D option to specify the depth. For example, we can put it to 3, and we can specify the URL, and we can write or save to a file like passwords. Press enter. So now the Q will crawl page from the target site and then will extract words from those pages. Okay? I don't think it will take a bit long. Okay, it's done. We can use the command WC to count how many words or how many lines in this dictionary. Okay, about 1,510 words in this dictionary. Then we can use the WP scan to crack the password, but this time we use different word list passwords. We can press enter. Such attack will take a bit a while, so I'm going to pause the video. I will come back later. All right, I'm back. As you can see over here, only one valid compilations have been found, and we can copy it, and we can open new tab. And now we can use these credentials to log in to the WordPress administrators panel. So usually the directory name would be, if the developer doesn't modify the configuration, usually the default login entry would be this one, wp-admin, and we can press enter. And the username is Jill, okay? And we can copy its password. Login. However, from the left columns, we can tell that the current user, Jill, is not an administrator at all. And also we can check whether this user has unpublished post. In some, when we do some sort of CTF machines, the author or the design of the machine will put something sensitive into unpublished post, but nothing here. And we can go to the media, and there's some pictures. So I think, during manual enumeration, we have already seen the pictures like a watch, like a cat, but not this one, DriftingBlues. We didn't find this picture on the target site, so it's a bit suspicious. We can download this picture to our Linux, and we can limit this one. So because the extension is PNG, and we cannot use like stack hide or stack seek to extract hidden message, and we can use the ExifTool to display metadata of the picture. And indeed, there is SSH password, so we can copy this password, and then we want to, but we don't know who is using this password. So I'd like to launch Hydra with uppercase L to specify the username dictionary, and the lower P as to specify the password, and then SSH, press enter. Immediately we get the username and password. So now I think we can SSH to the target, SSH Jill, and press enter, yes, and we can copy this password, paste in here, no problem. Now, of course, we can run ls. Usually I will put a, lh options together, all together, and then we can grab the user flag without a problem. And let me clear the screen one more time. So we found this one, the key file kdbx. This is a database file for the application or for software key paths. Key paths can store many passwords in a central database, and this database can use a master key to protect security. Okay, so now maybe I think also we can check to see whether there is any other user, but not. So I think we can go back to the home directory. We want to transfer this file to our Linux for analysis. So how to do? I always use it this way. We can set up the listener on the Linux, and when this listener receive data, and such data will be redirected or saved into this file. I use the same file name as the target machine. Okay, we can press enter, and now we can cat key and use a pipe operator. So the output of the previous command would be input to the next command. Next command is netcat. We want to connect back to the canonics. Okay, and port number is 555. Press enter. So now if we go back to the first or the left tab, you can see that this listener has received data and the size is this one. Okay, so now we can disconnect this listener. And next, so how to open this file? We can install software of KeePass, or alternatively we can use online service. So I've already opened up this online service, CEWL. What we have to do is to upload this kdbx file to this website to open it. Okay. However, we need to provide a password to open this file. So how to do? We need to utilize the John the Ripper to crack it. But in order for John the Ripper to crack it, first of all, we need to convert this file to hash value. So we can use key pass to join. And then, I'd like to autocomplete this command. So now if you get out this hash, this is the hash format. Next, we can launch the John Ripper to crack it, because I've already cracked earlier, and John Ripper will not repeat this process. Okay, so to display cached or cracked password, we can use option of show hashes, and this is the password. So we can copy this password to go back to this site and hit enter, and now we can get something. Originally, we will think this would be password. We can copy and open new tab. We want to, and the second one, copy. The third one, very weird string, right? We can copy. The first impression is this string should be password for the root user, but unfortunately, it's not. I'd like to tell you, we can copy. Copy, paste over here. We can copy. Okay. Now we can try to switch the shell to root user with these passwords or possible passwords. So let me go back to the text shell. And we can, we can switch to root user, and you can try to use these passwords. Not work. And we can try the second one. Okay, so we actually these strings, these 6 strings are not passwords. So how to do? This is why I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, the privilege escalation part is the most difficult, part of the entire penetration. Next, I'd like to upload LinPEAS shell script to do the automatic enumeration. To do that, we can set up a web server on the Linux. And now we can use wget to upload. LinPEAS. And we can make it executable and run it. When we try to elevate privilege, and if the machine is Linux, in most cases we need to rely on this shell script to do the comprehensive and extensive enumeration. As you can see, it's done. A lot of output by this script, but we cannot find anything interesting. Let's go up. So interesting writable files owned me by or writable by everyone. Modified interesting files in the last 5 minutes. So of course the log file would be updated all the time. However, also these two files highlighted in red color is updated in the last 15 minutes. So maybe we can copy and use the ls to display the exact information. As you can see, this is the day when I'm recording this video. So maybe some cron job is running, and this updated file or modified file is the result of such cron job, right? Very reasonable, right? So to confirm this guess, we need to utilize another very, very important utility, PSPY. Let me upload it now. I've already got this binary ready. Yeah, this one. So now we can use wget to upload PSPY 64. It's done, and make it executable and run it. So why I said it's a very important utility for penetration, because it can display all processes, even those belong to other users, especially root user or super user. And UID equals 0. This means this process is owned by or is running by root user. And let's scroll up. As you can see over here, there are two processes, and these two processes belong to root user, and the root user are running this, this shell script, key shell script. And also just now in the home directory of a current user, we have already seen the the file of kdbx or key path database file. So very, very suspicious. And if you check root directory of this machine, you can notice this directory, key folder, right? So I think all of the things are related to keys, and we can go into this directory, but nothing here. So what's happening? To be honest, this is very difficult to support. Actually, those strings, what we have already decrypted or found or extracted from the kdbx file are file name, and we need to create files with this names. Okay, for example, we can copy. We can use touch command to create file, and similarly we can create the second file. Touch exalted. And then this one. And the last one. So while we are creating these files, so because of the names of the folder or directory, the folder name or directory name is key folders, key folder. So maybe this folder or this directory is a location some users, for example, like root user, store password or store key. Okay, and the this shell script key.sh, where key.sh, here or not here, this one. So maybe this script, this shell script is write some kinds of passwords or keys to the files. For example, we have already created all of the files. Yes, so this script, I mean the key.sh, possibly this shell script, of course, this shell script is executed by root user as a cron job. And this script will write the keys or passwords to these files. Okay? And very important, we need to create them one by one. And even, we need to wait a bit a while and you can see something different. And also, this is a bit weird. Even I need to delete other files. Just leave this file here, and then you can see something different. Yeah, as you can see now, a new file appeared, root creds. So we can cut out this file to get the password for root user. Again, I think this is a very difficult part. And this is also very, CTF style, okay? So now we can switch or make privilege escalation with this password. We can copy and paste in here. It does work. Beautiful. And now we can run ls command to grab the root flag. So I think that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.